everybody, welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies, and I woke up this morning to some really interesting and fascinating news regarding the MLP franchise, and I just want to go ahead and talk about it with you guys, because we got the announcement of a brand new MLP movie in development, and there's one thing in this announcement that completely surprised me. So I'm going to be talking about it as well as giving you guys my thoughts on this new movie in development. But be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on this new MLP movie announcement. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so this morning after I woke up, alongside seeing some casting for the new live-action Legend of Zelda movie, and this brand new shot of Galactus from the Fantastic Four movie, I saw an article from Variety saying that a live-action MLP movie is in development at Amazon MGM and Hasbro. Now, what surprised me about this announcement is that this will be a live-action movie, not an animated film, whether that be 2D animated or 3D animated. They will be going the live-action route for this brand new movie. And this is the first project of this particular franchise to be fully live action. And I'm just curious on how this live action movie could end up looking. Like, how's the CGI gonna look? And there is a possibility this movie ends up going straight to Prime Video since it's being made by Amazon. But with Amazon MGM being involved, there is a possibility this could go to theaters. I mean, we got The Accountant 2 in theaters just this past April. And next year in March, we're going to be getting Lord & Miller's Project Hail Mary in theaters. And this could end up being the first movie to go to theaters since the 2017 MLP movie that was connected to G4, since the G5 movie, A New Generation, skipped theaters and went to Netflix altogether. But back to this being live action, I do honestly think that this will end up being what G6 of MLP will end up being, because unfortunately G5 of this franchise was cut short, and that's unfortunate because I really ended up being surprised with Generation 5, and I really wanted more episodes of Tell Your Tale because that was just like a great short form series. But I believe over the past few months there have been some leaks regarding what this next generation of MLP could be, and I think this new live action movie could be the start of this brand new 6th generation of the franchise. And maybe even all of G6, whether that be a future TV series that connects to this movie, could be live action. I'd be down to see that, especially since, you know, that TV series would be super expensive because you have to have these pony characters on screen every time. The one thing though I will say about this possible 6th generation of MLP that this movie could set up is don't connect it to the previous few generations, because that's what G5 did. They went ahead and connected itself to Friendship is Magic, which I think that series finale is just as good of an ending as the Toy Story 3 ending. But that's what G5 did. It essentially connected itself to the previous generation, to where in Make Your Mark we got appearances of Twilight Sparkle and hashtag Not My Spike. I would kind of want this new movie to be its own thing, not connect itself to any of the previous iterations of the franchise that we gotten before. Because to me, that kind of was one thing that did kind of hurt G5 a little bit when it connected itself to the previous generation. I do think that G5 should have just stuck with its own thing and not connected itself to anything from before. But either way, this franchise is not done whatsoever. We are getting a brand new movie of this series, whether that be going to theaters or straight to streaming. This franchise is still living on because Hasbro just wants to make money off of this franchise, as a company would do. Also, I do think it's funny that Prime Video is now going to have 2 franchises that I've gone into over the past few years onto their streaming service, MLP and Hazbin Hotel, which, hey, we are getting closer and closer to that Season 2 update with that Comic-Con panel next week, along with the long-awaited trailer for FNAF Movie 2. Either way, I'm gonna give this movie the benefit of the doubt and go in hoping that it ends up being good, as well as hoping that the sixth generation starts off on a good note. But I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys' thoughts on the announcement of a live action MLP movie in development with Amazon and MGM? Be sure to leave your thoughts down in the comments section, and while you're at it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned on my channel tomorrow because I will be uploading a video where I talk about the impact that Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey could have in cinema. But until then, have a great day.